Everyone wants to make money on YouTube, but most people are going about it all wrong. This video will show you how to make money on YouTube right now. And stay until the end because I'll reveal to you the single biggest mistake I see new creators make that kills their income before they even start. So this first step to making money on YouTube is to know that you don't need millions of views. You just need the right strategy. It's not about becoming YouTube famous. It's not about going viral. Sure, that could happen, but it's a very slim chance that it could happen. And what I don't want is for that to be your goal. And now when it doesn't happen, you give up and you're discouraged and you quit. One of the reasons why certain YouTubers succeed over others is because they just didn't quit. And over time, they worked on their strategy. So what is your strategy? Is your strategy just to entertain? Is your strategy to educate? Is your strategy to build trust with an audience who doesn't know you so that you can qualify leads and warm them up to become happy clients? Whatever your strategy is, before you hit record, think about what's my intention? What's my goal here? Why am I doing this? And when you have a strategy that you can follow, you're going to find that you're going to grow so much faster than if you're just winging it, throwing stuff against a wall, hoping that it sticks. Hope is not a strategy on YouTube. The second key to making money on YouTube is to know that clarity beats creativity. Niche your channel like your offer. So instead of trying to be cute and creative, the biggest problems I see with creators on YouTube is they try to be cute and creative. And instead, their audience doesn't know what the heck they're talking about. So be clear instead. Clarify, this is the problem that I solve. Clarify, this is who this channel is for. And don't be afraid to turn away your audience and to polarize people that are not a fit. If you generalize your audience, then you may get more views because it's going to cast a wider net, but you're going to get way less leads, way less clients, and way less money. And this video is about how to make money on YouTube. So that big idea of clarity beats creativity is something I want you to think about in every area of your business, but specifically with marketing and specifically with marketing on YouTube. The third key to making money on YouTube is using search and suggested traffic like a pro. So remember, YouTube is the second largest search engine on the planet. And so think about strategically coming up with the topics and the titles of your videos of what people are already searching for. And you can do this by using AI and ChatGPT. You can use different softwares like TubeBuddy or vidIQ to find keywords and phrases that people are searching for that has high search volume and low competition. And based on the score that you get, and a lot of these are free services, you can literally know, oh, this is the phrase that I'm going to optimize for, and I'm going to get so many more viewers of my ideal clients searching for that. So whether you sell a product or you sell a service or you're a coach or a consultant, this is a very strategic step. You don't want to just start a YouTube channel and hit record. You want to think about, what is my audience searching for? Let's put this video in front of them. And you want to make sure to use that idea around traffic. That's the third key. And also create bingeable content, right? I mentioned this in a previous video of how to start your channel. You want your content to be bingeable, meaning one video not only solves a problem, but creates a new problem for them to need to watch. And now one video leads into the next, and it's like one of those binge-worthy Netflix series where you intended to watch the first 15 minutes and go to sleep, and 3 hours later you're on the fourth episode, right? That's happened to me before. I'm sure it's happened to you. You want to do the same thing on YouTube. And know that the algorithm will reward you when you do that. Why? Because YouTube wants increased watch time. Their number one metric that they're looking for is for people to stay and spend more time on YouTube. So when you do that, the algorithm rewards you by putting your video in front of more viewers. That's the third step of that. The fourth is knowing that YouTube is going to be the top of your funnel, right? If you think about the stages of marketing, you want to be at the very top of your funnel to build awareness. That's what YouTube is for. Not every one of your videos should have a call to action to buy now, to buy your product or service. Sure, that can create some clients, but it can also burn your audience out and make them sick of feeling sold to. So instead, you want to think about, how do I deliver value? How do I share my story? How do I build that know, like, and trust and that awareness at the top of the funnel so that people now leave YouTube and go on your email list by offering a lead magnet, or they book a call with you? Now you're starting to send traffic through this lead funnel that qualifies people. So just know that at the end of the day, YouTube is designed to deliver trust. If you want to sell a product or service and you want to make money on YouTube, you've got to have trust with the market. You've got to be trusted in the market. But if somebody doesn't see you online, how in the world are they going to trust you? They're not, unless they're referred to you. There's outliers when that happens, but most of the time, if a cold stranger comes to your stuff, doesn't see any content, lands on a sales page for a $5,000 or a $10,000 coaching program, they're not going to probably buy it, right? But then they decide to watch a couple videos of yours, read a few emails, book a call with you. Now there's multiple touch points. Now you're creating content for them to binge watch, which is going to accelerate the know, like, and trust factor with that audience. The fifth and final key to making money on YouTube is to optimize for search and suggested, but hook emotionally. So even though I said you've got to use search and suggested like a pro, you do. You've got to be strategic around how to set up the titles and topics of your videos. You've also got to share stories. You've got to share struggles. You got to talk about the breakdowns. Why? Because that's what people are going to remember. I know you're probably not going to remember the tactic that I shared with you in this video or the strategy in my previous video, but you may remember the moment when my family told me they're going to disown me because I was launching a coaching business. When my family told me that they were going to not welcome me anymore because I was writing a book. And my whole life was designed to get love and approval from my family, and that moment crushed me. And it gave me a choice to potentially quit or dig deeper and connect to my purpose. That's what you're going to remember. Why? Because it evoked a feeling. It evoked an emotion in you. Maybe you can relate to it, maybe you can't, but that's what's going to get people coming back. So tell stories. Don't just educate and also inspire and empower. That's really important, especially if you're a coach or consultant. Now, you may need to do this less if you're selling a widget or a product, but at the end of the day, stories still sell. So please hook people emotionally and deliver on the hook. Don't do it manipulatively. Actually fulfill on the promise, but they can get them to feel that emotion, whether it's sadness or anger or happiness or joy or confidence, whatever that is. The full spectrum of emotions is what makes great speakers great. And this is a skill that you want to develop, and there's no better way to develop it than letting YouTube be your playground and your practice field for developing those skills. So if you're ready to make money on YouTube, just comment start below. That way I know that you've made the decision. Okay, I understand why I'm doing this. I understand who I'm doing this for. Let's hit go. Let's stop procrastinating and get this channel out there so that you can share your message and impact more lives. Before I wrap up this video, I just ask that you subscribe to this channel because the majority of you watching this are not subscribed yet. So if you've gotten value from this, then you never want to miss a future video, then hit subscribe now. And once you've subscribed to the channel, make sure to check out my next video because you're ready to start producing content that reveals the 7 mistakes that I've made on YouTube and exactly how to avoid them. So click up here in the corner, watch that video, and I'll see you in the next video.